Today we're going to do a mail day video, or things that I've picked up the last couple of weeks. Haven't done a video in a while, so I wanted to at least put something in, so my channel wasn't totally dead air for too long until I get a subscription box coming in about a week. Similar or same one that I opened last month just for August. So until then, want to do a video of stuff that's come. It's just random stuff. It's not all sports cards. Like this one I cracked open just to see what the heck it was to start before I put on video. It's like 3 months worth of supplements. Most of it is HGH and HGH releasers. I highly recommend by Leading Edge Health. There's a bunch of there's 4 different supplements in here that I get, and once I hit my early 40s, all of a sudden I couldn't throw a baseball. I mean, my shoulders were in excruciating pain. I know I partially tore them both. After about 6 months of taking those, I all of a sudden picked up a rock and tossed it over the fence just to clear it out of the yard. And I'm like, holy smokes, I can throw. And then I could throw a ball like I was in my 20s again. And this is the only thing I did different. And then I could work out again, and it's pretty incredible. I'm 49 now, and then I actually couldn't afford them for a while. They're kind of expensive. And then all of a sudden my elbow has just been in excruciating pain for, I want to say, a good 3-4 months. And then I started these up a couple of months ago, and just in the last week, my elbow's starting to actually feel better than it has in months. So, like I said, the only thing I've done different. And so if you're like a pro athlete or something, I think HGH is illegal. You'd get busted for that. It's, but all it is it's, I guess your body naturally makes HGH, and then as you get in your 30s and 40s, it pretty much slows down to almost nothing. So if anybody's interested in these supplements, even like I think they'll do like a 1-month sample, just comment below and I'll put you in touch with the sales guy that I've gotten to know, and we've become good friends now for the last like 3 or 4 years. It's all legitimate stuff. I actually found this when I was looking up the stuff that Frank Thomas recommends, the Andro 400 or 4000, whatever it is he does commercials for. And when I looked that up, it said, if you're interested in that, you should get this stuff, because this stuff's all natural and it's so much more complete and has so much more stuff than some of the other stuff you hear advertised. So I stumbled on it, and I was pleased. So if anybody out there and you're getting a little older and having issues, highly recommend that stuff. Next up we got, I think, so this is one of those instances where I already have 2 of these, but I couldn't pass up a good deal on this card with shipping and all. I'm guessing a grade about in like a 4 range, but I mean, you can't go wrong with having too many of this card. So paid $58 with shipping and all. And is it's well protected. Very well protected. What are you? 71 Ryan. Here, I'll get up and make sure it's like clear in the. So, I mean, I have a couple that are mid-grade, I believe a 5 and a 6, but I mean, for that price, you can't go wrong with this card. It's too gorgeous to pass up for that price. Well, I mean, I put in a bid and that price won it with the shipping. So, so 71 Ryan, just so that's another thing that I got recently, and couldn't pass that up. This, I think, are stickers, one for my car, one for my wife's. Yeah, supportive law enforcement stickers. So this one will be for my truck, this will be for my wife's car. So these were only a few dollars a piece on eBay. Got those. They make these for different states, so whatever state you're in, you can find these. Just do a search on eBay. So got those. And I think this last thing is it's the hobby that's eventually going to take over, and I'm going to sell all my baseball cards to pay for. So that's, you know, when I get older and retire. But, you know, this is a hobby that takes a lot of time, very expensive to do in full like I'd like to. So I bought one item. I still, even though I really haven't been in the hobby since I was in my 20s, when I see a good deal on something, I pick it up. So this is really cool. It's I need to learn how to weather my freight cars. Most of my stuff is not weathered, but what I've been buying recently is stuff that's weathered, looks super realistic instead of just, you know, shiny out of the box. So this is a eBay seller who took this, weathered it. You know, it's a light weathering, you know, a little bit of grime and dirt, but you can see it doesn't have that shine to it, like, you know, and when you're out and about and you see trains outside in real life, they don't look shiny in you, they look like this. So I was pleased to get this. I think with shipping only about 20 bucks for that. So I've been picking up, you know, a few freight cars here and there the last like few years, and I actually, let's see, I mean the layout eventually is gonna be the whole basement, but just for now, so I have to clear all the books and stuff off of here. So I just set up some track along here just to run some trains through. So here's other ones I bought recently that are weathered. Here's like the, you know, new out of the box look. So you can see those look a heck of a lot more realistic and detailed. So I just set up a little freight yard to run back and forth on the shelf to at least get these things out of boxes. Some of them have been boxes since like this I detailed in my teen years. I mean, it's not weathered, but did all the detailing you see of adding and painting the rails, the plow on the front, the hoses, put the people inside, the sunshades, numbers. So I did that in the late 80s in my teen years, but that still needs to be weathered to look like that, but look like that. These are nicely heavily weathered here. So that's just, you know, but eventually this will be all around the basement will be. So that's, you know, maybe 20 years from now when I have the time for that. My last pickup, they had a baseball card trading night on Thursday at the local card shop that I've mentioned in other videos, Sierra Nevada. Oh, I had a shirt on earlier from it. Sierra Nevada Sports Collectibles. And I traded a guy a bunch of cards, mostly 80s and earlier, but I mean, nothing that I couldn't part with, and got a complete, I already have a 77 set, but this, I had to have this set because it was gorgeous. So right now I'm going through the whole thing and sleeving up everything, putting them here, complete set, some of the highlights of the set. So basically the trade equivalent I did for this was about $280, and you'll see something like this Ryan, it could be worth more than the whole darn set. I mean, look at this thing. This is the nicest 77 Ryan I have. I really do not see much of any of a flaw in that. So those of you out there know that if this gets an 8, I mean, I don't think it would get a 9, but I mean, a 9 is way more than what I basically did in trade equivalent for this whole set. So, I mean, I saw this in there and I'm like, I have to get that. I mean, look at how nice the Dale Murphy rookie is. I mean, look at it. I mean, these are just, and all the commons are sharp like this. I mean, there's some that are off center that I have to upgrade. A couple of the stars I already have that are a little off center, but I mean, the backs are just, I mean, everything is just stunning. I mean, the Suter rookie, it's just, I couldn't pass up this set. I mean, it's definitely nicer than my other 77 set. I do have a couple of 77 vending boxes that I could use to upgrade. I mean, it's just, I mean, the commons, everything, they're just, it's just, I mean, no stains, no pen, I mean, the corners are just immaculate. Really, the only issue I've seen with some of these like this is off center, but I mean, this is something I can easily upgrade, a common. But I mean, look at these. I mean, look, I mean, it's just, I was so ecstatic to pick this up for what I think probably, with a few of these graded, this is probably a $600 to maybe $800-900 set in this condition. And like I said, if this Ryan, I mean, this Ryan could be, you know, this could be pushing, I mean, like, I know it's worth as much as I basically traded for the whole set. So it's just, and here's some of the other stars that were separated out: the Rose, the Seaver, the Ryan Record Breaker, the Garvey. So yeah, so these are my pickups: the supplements, the stickers, the train, the Nolan Ryan, who has disappeared. I am more careful with my stuff than it looks like, but the Ryan, which I'm ecstatic with that. I mean, all I'd seen was pictures on eBay, and now opening it and looking at it, I mean, I do not see any crease, any surface issues. It's just the corners that are a little worn. Centering for a 71 is darn good. So, and then this in person, this is much more beautiful than what the video is showing. So it's just, so this is the hobby of the future, when I think I'll be selling most of the cards to pay for the, you know, the trains in the future. But so thanks for sharing with me. I hope you enjoyed this little look into kind of what I've picked up the last couple of weeks. And like I said, hopefully within a week, you guys will see a video of cracking open another Retro Wax subscription box. All right, you guys have a good week.